Have you noticed? God has been quiet. Your prayers feel unanswered. Doors are not opening. Nothing seems to be changing. And you're wondering, did God forget me? But what if this silence is not rejection? What if this silence is preparation? Because throughout the Bible, God often goes quiet right before he does something like, let's be real. Silence is uncomfortable. We can handle a yes. We can even handle a no. But silence makes you question everything. You start asking, am I doing something wrong? Is God disappointed in me? Why is everyone else moving forward except me? You see others getting breakthroughs, getting answers, getting opportunities, while you feel stuck, waiting, invisible. But here is what most people don't realize. God's silence is not his absence. Sometimes God is silent because he's working in places you cannot see. Look at Joseph. God gave him a dream, then went silent. Years passed. Betrayal happened. Slavery happened. Prison happened. No explanation from God. No encouragement from heaven. Hust Silenza, but heaven was not inactive. God was positioning Joseph for a palace. Look at David, anointed king, then chased into caves. No throne, no crown, just hiding. God was silent while building a king's character. Look at Jesus, even on the cross. He experienced silence. My God, why have you forsaken me? But that silence was not the end. It was the setup for resurrection. When God is quiet. Think about Abraham, the father of faith. God promised him a son, but then silence. Years and years of silence. Can you imagine the doubt that must have crept in? He was 100 years old when Isaac was finally born. That's a lifetime of waiting. Abraham's story teaches us that even when God is silent, his promises are still in motion. The silence isn't a sign of absence, but a season of preparation. So, what do we do when we're in that waiting room, staring at the ceiling, wondering if God has forgotten our number? First, stay in faith. Cling to what you know is true about God's character. He is good, he is faithful, and his timing is perfect. Remember the promises he's given you in the past. Second, keep a journal. This is so powerful. Write down your prayers, your frustrations, your hopes. When you look back, you'll see a beautiful tapestry of God's faithfulness woven through your waiting. It becomes a personal record of your journey and a testament to his eventual answer. It's evidence you can hold on to. And finally, serve others. Don't let your waiting turn into navel-gazing. When you focus on blessing those around you, you get out of your own head. It shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you can give. Serving is an act of worship that keeps your heart soft and open. Waiting is not passive. It's an active, faith-filled journey. Keep going. He is with you. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more encouragement. He is usually doing one of three things. 1. Building you. You prayed for strength, but strength is built in pressure. You prayed for purpose, but purpose requires preparation. God works on you before he works on your situation. 2. Aligning people. Some doors haven't opened because the right people are not yet in position. Divine timing requires divine alignment. God may be moving people that you don't even know yet. 3. Protecting you. Sometimes the delay is protection. If God answered your prayer too early, you would step into something you're not ready to carry. Blessings without preparation become burdens. Many people quit in silent seasons. Have you ever felt like you're wandering in a desert, spiritually speaking? You're praying, you're seeking, but all you hear back is silence. It can feel isolating, like God has forgotten you. But what if I told you that these silent seasons, this wilderness, has a profound purpose? It's not a punishment, it's a place of preparation. Think about the Israelites. After their miraculous escape from Egypt, God led them straight into the desert for 40 years. Te wonder it must have felt endless. And at times, God probably seemed very distant. They faced hunger, thirst, and uncertainty. But in that wilderness, God was teaching them something crucial: dependence. He provided manna from heaven and water from a rock. He showed them that, even when they couldn't see the full plan, He was their daily provider. The wilderness stripped away their self-reliance and forced them to trust Him completely. This is what our own spiritual wilderness experiences do. They're a place of testing and refinement. God uses the silence to quiet the noise of the world and our own ambitions, so we can learn to hear His voice more clearly. He's exposing our weaknesses, not to shame us, but to heal us and make us stronger. He's teaching us to rely on His provision one day at a time, just like the Israelites relied on their daily manna. The wilderness isn't the final destination. It's the training ground for the promised land He has for you. It's where He prepares your heart for the blessings He's about to pour out. So if you're in a wilderness season right now, take heart. This is not abandonment. This is preparation. God is with you, shaping you, and getting you ready for what's next. Trust the process and keep walking. They assume God left, God forgot, God rejected them, but silence is often a construction zone. You don't hear noise inside a seed underground, but growth is happening, and suddenly, what was hidden breaks through the surface. If God feels quiet right now, maybe you are not being ignored. You are being prepared. Maybe heaven is not inactive. Maybe heaven is building something bigger than what you asked for. Because God rarely meets expectations, He exceeds them. So don't mistake silence for abandonment. Don't mistake delay for denial. God may be quiet because your next season is under construction. And when He speaks again, everything will change.